The evolution of modern-day horror from Telltale Heart to Psycho. We'll be comparing Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, and James Whale's Frankenstein movie from 1931. In Telltale Heart, the narrator has obvious psychological problems. This makes the story feel eerie. The man the narrator kills has an evil eye, which messes with the narrator's head. When the narrator is talking to the police, he can feel the man's heartbeat pounding in his body. Including psychological problems or troubled minds is a common Gothic convention. Writing about creepy things or eerie scenes is also a part of Gothic conventions. The Frankenstein movie, Gothic literature is evident. The supernatural has been used numerous times in Frankenstein. This is another method common in Gothic-style horror stories. A dark setting is always used to make things scarier, and is used in the Frankenstein movie. Darkness is a common theme in Gothic convention. We also see how horror films are evolving and introducing ideas from science. The idea that we can create other beings. May not think Psycho follows Gothic convention, but you will be surprised. While it's quite different to early horror films, typical Gothic convention is used. The old house next to the motel is a common setting in Gothic horror. Old, dark, gloomy mansions are often depicted in early horror movies. The mental problems of Norman Bates is like early Gothic convention, but in a more modern setting. He has split personalities, and one being his abusive mother. The use of suspense in Psycho is like other horror movies. The shower scene of Psycho, where Marion Crane gets murdered, Alfred Hitchcock uses the shower curtain getting pulled down to represent a last gasp of air. That is very effective because we get the feeling of shock and the audience is going down with the curtain. The use of black and white film makes it feel creepy and dark. Psycho is a modern thriller that was one of the first to use shocking imagery in the murder scenes. Many other movies followed and used graphic violence scenes like Psycho. Horror films continue to develop using modern ideas and technology, but they'll always have an element of Gothic convention because it's the basis of all horror films and it works to make it a scarier movie.